Well, I just got to be free, free, free. Yes, you don't have to adjust your screens. What you're looking at is what it is. Your girl, Big Chopped. Again, I had to be free. I had to free myself. Free your mind, and the left breast will follow. Don't hold on to dead hair. Don't be so shallow. This is your girl, Tendai the Hair Whisperer, back just a little bit lighter. Back once again for Texture Talk Live. How y'all doing out there? Be sure to share this video. Share this video. We're going to be jumping on here tonight. We have an amazing show. We're going to talk about some things, y'all. Tonight is going down. Be sure to, first of all, let me know where you're tuning in from and type in "My natural is my natural." You know how we do around here. Nothing's changed except for my hairdo, that is. But you know what? I'm loving my freedom. I tell you that. Yes, ma'am. We've got Sarah Lee Jenkins. I see you on here, girl. I see you. Let me know where you tuning in from. Type in "My natural is my natural." So for those of you who are new, just type in "My natural is my natural." Hey, this is whatever your name is, tuning in from whatever city and state you're tuning in from, whatever country you're tuning in from, and let us know. Say "My natural is my natural." I want to shout you guys out. I see you guys jumping on here. I see you jumping. I see you jumping. Yes. You know what? It's been a minute. But I'm back, y'all, in full effect. Let me adjust my light a little bit. Let me get y'all up. There I go. Bam. So y'all see what I got going on here? I cut this stuff off myself. I did it myself. You can actually check out the video I did. I did a live big chop on myself. Yes, I did, because I was just tired. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures for those of you who don't know me, haven't seen me. My name is Tendai. They call me the Hair Whisperer. I'm a licensed cosmetologist and barber, but I am also a naturalista, natural lover. I am a natural encourager, a natural educator. I help people to understand what their texture is and how to get the best out of their texture. So people may ask me now, why did you cut your hair off? Well, I cut my hair off for a few reasons. I've done this, first of all, this is the 6th time in my life that I've cut my hair off like this. But what I did, the reason I did it this time was because I was very discomfortable and I knew what it would be like to have my hair cut off again. I've done it so many times. So this time it was all about me, but it's about you too, because I want to show you guys how I grow my hair out. So this time around, cut my hair off, and I'm going to walk you guys through this process. You'll see my hair grow, grow, grow. We'll grow together. Yes, we will. Tag team back again. Anyway, so let's see what we've got on here. Renee Canty Cooper, she says, "Hey, my natural is my natural." What's up, girl? Where you tuning in from? I know where you're tuning in from, but let them know. Also, we've got "My natural is my natural." Natasha Swanson from Tennessee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got, my name is my natural is my natural. Evelyn Perry. Let me just do this, y'all, because I don't know why I'm sitting here squinting like I don't have a whole pair of glasses. Isn't that better? I can even see my glasses, y'all. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Y'all don't even know. Yes, Paula Moody, Tiny. Hey, girlfriend, did you big chop yet? I know it's coming. From Virginia. Welcome to Texture Talk Live. We've got Sarah Lee Jenkins. She says, "My natural is my natural," from Texas. Maude Whitener, she says, "My natural is my natural." St. Louis. Hey, St. Louis, STL is in the house. Yes, she says, "I'm free in my mind Friday." Okay, so the big chop is coming on Friday. Sarah Lee Jenkins, love the cut. You know, it is so crazy. My natural is my natural. Maryland, Ronnie A.S. Hasty, you look great. Thank you, girlfriend. My natural is my natural. Teresa King says, "Love it." Hey, you guys, do me a favor. You guys, the first 14 on here, go ahead and share this video. Let's double these numbers up and triple these numbers up. Tell your people to share this video and let's get it popping. First of all, while I got you here, welcome, welcome. Whoever just joined us, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. This is Texture Talk Live. It's about to go down. Yes, it is. Get your water, everybody. My fingernails are purple because I dyed someone's hair purple today. I did use gloves, but when I washed it out, that's what happened. It's real around these streets. Yes, it is. Get your water, because our hair needs to be hydrated from the inside of our body. Our body has to be hydrated. The cells have to be hydrated. So we drink water. If no other time, right here on Texture Talk Live. Mom, I know you're watching. Get your water, girl. Daddy, get your water. Get your water, everybody. That tastes so good. This is going down the hatch for all of my ladies who are thinking about going natural, all of my ladies who have gone natural, all my ladies who are natural and feel like they are a natural disaster, all of my ladies who feel like I want to go natural, but I'm scared. This is for you guys. Let it go. Here we go. Y'all see, I got some cold water this time. Usually I drink room temperature water, but my son brought me a cold. It's pretty good too. So tonight, we got some more people on here. Nicole Erica, thank you so much for tuning in, girlfriend. My natural is my natural from Houston. Yes. Teresa King, North Carolina, Burlington, North Carolina. She says, my natural is my natural. Yes, ma'am. Nicole Erica. Girlfriend, I had to cut it. I had to let it go. Let it go, let it go. I couldn't hold on anymore. It was, my hair was healthy too. So some people ask me, why did I cut my hair? Why did you cut your hair? Blah, blah, blah. Because I can. I cut my hair because I can do that. My natural is my natural. I feel very, very comfortable from the shortest to the longest. I know that I got a point right here. I'm okay with that point. So guess what? I cut my hair and I leave more hair back here to make my head round. That's what I do. There's so many different things we could do, but I'm going to show you guys some pictures. For those of you who don't know me, I'll show you pictures of where I was. This is a picture of my hair before I cut it off. Yeah, the first time before I cut it off. Yes. Here's another picture of me with big hair. And then let's just move on. Take these down. And I'll show you some pictures of when I was. Now, here's a video actually of me cutting my hair. I'm going to let you guys see this because a little bit of it. It was pretty dope, actually, I couldn't take it anymore. This was me cutting my hair. Y'all see that? I'm going to show you guys. I had people making all kind of comments. And it was just crazy. Paula Moody Tiny, she says, I'm not going into the summer with this bush and hot flashes. Girl. Tell me about it. Now, that is some funny stuff. Now, but look at here. Look at this. I'm in here making it happen, okay? I was not playing any games cutting his hair off my head. I was not. Yeah, I had to let it go. Watch how I shake the front out, y'all. Yeah, I got to the point where my hair was wearing me. That is not a good feeling, y'all. Yeah, so I was cutting his hair off. Let me show y'all. I went from, let me see, from there. See that? I just shaved it all off. Hey, everybody's not as bold as I am. And everybody doesn't have, the willpower to go in and just shave their hair off the way I did. But I did it. And I'm perfectly okay with it. I totally thoroughly enjoyed my big chop, and I can't tell you that I didn't, because I love it. So tonight I want to give you guys some encouragement, and I want to talk to you guys about what you could do. So here we got the question again. Jocelyn Woosley, she says, why? Jocelyn, let me tell you why. Okay, and I wish I had my Gladys Knight music right now, but the reason why I did my big chop again is because I want to grow my hair out again and show you guys how it's done. Plus, I want to show you guys that it's just hair. You can do it over and over again. This is my 6th time. So I'm going to show you guys the very first time I big chopped my hair. I had to be like 21. 21. I felt like, you see, look at me, looking at myself. Hey, girl. That's me at about 21. That's the first time I cut my hair off. And I was nervous. I probably was a little more nervous than most people would, be. But yeah, I was nervous. And but I did it nonetheless. I did it. And I'm not ashamed. Here is another picture of me later on in life when I cut my hair. Where do we go? I'll show you this one. So here's one that has like a timeline, right? How did that come out? A timeline. So this was like the big chop, and as it was growing out, the second picture there with the bow around my neck is when it got a little bit longer, and it's just taking you through the stages of what your hair does. So the first picture is big chop. The second one's probably like a year later, and then the third one is like 2 years later, and then all the way to the fourth one. It was just a journey, and I'm back here again, and I'm going to do the journey over again. It's doable, guys. It's very doable. But yeah, besides me just wanting to cut my hair, and I like different looks, yeah, that's why I did it. Here's another picture I'll show you guys. That's a cut that I really, really loved. What I tell you guys is you have to find looks all the way through your journey, all the way through, that you are absolutely in love with. And then that way, from the longest to the shortest, you could do so many different things. Here's another picture of me with my hair grown all the way out. And this is when my hair started wearing me. It gets to a point where you're wearing your hair, but then it turns around and the hair starts wearing you. I started feeling like that. So that's why I was like, okay, let's cut it off and start over again, and I'll grow it out and you guys will get a chance to see the hair as it's growing out. Meanwhile, thank you so much. It is just hair. It definitely grows back. But what I wanted to do was I want to dive in. If you guys get some inspiration from this, and I get a lot of women that say, you know what, I'm inspired. I think I'm going to go for it. I am here for it. I'm the one that's gonna cheer you on and help you through this process. So cheers to everybody who is going to take the leap of faith. And for those of you who are not, well, just watch us. Here you go. Cheers to you. Get your water, everybody. Share this video. All right, so today the topic is the natural hair alphabet. The natural hair alphabet. So if you're wondering what this is, there's a lot of different ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through the natural hair journeys, the ins and outs, different tips, but I'm going to use the alphabet. So we'll start with A, and we'll work our way on down to Z, and we'll talk about each topic. If you guys have questions for me, jump in and give me questions. I did see some comments on here, and I want to address this. Oh, this is one from Evelyn Perry. She says, trying to get my sis to go natural. Help me help her. Evelyn, first of all, tell your sister to tune in tonight. And then also, we're going to talk about why, what she's holding back for. What's the deal? Why are you holding back? Why what I'll tell you is this: you're born natural. You go natural, you go unnatural, and then you go back to natural at some point. And every month your hair goes back to natural, and then you keep on going back to, whatever it is that you're doing that's extra. So a lot of times people just need a little time to accept who they are. That's all. But yeah, tell us what's going on. Natasha Griffin, hey girlfriend, she says, yes, it's great. By your example, many will have the courage to let go and be free to cut their hair. Yes, cut it or trim it, whatever you do. I got some people that just need a trim. You don't need a big chop. I mean, I big chop just because I like shorter hair. I like longer hair. I like to do different things with my hair, and I like to play around my lashes and makeup and, I like to do different things. But some people are not that so quick and bold, want to shave it all the way down. And, some shouldn't shave it all the way down because your heads are shaped like Rubik's Cubes. And if your head is shaped like a Rubik's Cube, do not cut all your hair off. That is not a good plan for you unless you do something round. Make sure you get a person who cuts your hair that is very artistic, understands shapes, again, shapes. And if they don't, don't go for that. We don't want you out here looking like SpongeBob SquarePants by the head. Okay. Yes, I did say that. All right. So the natural hair alphabet, let's get into it. So A is for accumulation. Accumulation. I'm going to type that up here. All right, so I'm typing really fast. So if I spell it incorrectly, just charge it to my fingers and not my heart. I knew how to spell, okay? All right, so A is for accumulation. What do I mean by accumulation in the natural hair community? What I mean is, as our hair grows out, what I've learned from the natural hair journey 6 times is that instead of us looking for our hair to get long, my hair is going to get long. Depending on what your texture is, if you're a category 3 or a category 4, which means you have an S pattern or a Z pattern, look forward to your hair instead of getting long. Let's take the word accumulation. Accumulate. You accumulate hair. All right. You start to get thicker and bigger and bigger and fatter and thicker and thicker and thicker. And every time you pull it out, it gets longer and longer and longer as you pull it down. So instead of adopting that word, my hair is getting long, just say my hair is really accumulating. It's getting big. And so, yes, that is what you want to equate the word A to, accumulation. So let's move on to B. B is for, who can guess? B is for, you should already know. Mm, you should already know. And I can't type. B is for big chop. Check it out. B is for big chops. And it is a beautiful blessing. Thank you so much, Pearly Daniel. She says, hey, Tendai, blessings, beautiful. Kenosha, Wisconsin in the house. My natural is my natural. Thank you so much for tuning in. B is for beautiful. B is for blessing. Be happy with yourself. And big chop if you need to. Big chop is not a bad word. Big chop is a beautiful word. Big chop is for beginning over with. Do you all know that every time you grow this hair out, for me anyway, it feels like, you know what, it's a lot of dead, weird energy in this hair. Let me cut this off and start over again. And so I do. And I feel so refreshed, like springtime. That's how I feel. And that's why I big chop my hair. Now, you do you and do what you want to do. If you want to hold on to them dead strands of hair, baby, go for it. I'm just going to look at you and just think about it. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so I'm gonna move on. So A is accumulation, B is for big chop. We're gonna move right along. Our next word in the natural hair alphabet is dun, 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 co-wash. C is for co-wash. A lot of people don't understand the importance of co-washing in your natural hair regimen. Co-washing is so important when you are growing your hair. Okay, and I'll explain to you why. When you think about shampooing, a lot of people don't understand co-wash. So the CO in co is for conditioner. So it's conditioner-based wash. The reason why it's important to co-wash is because it helps your hair to stay pliable. It helps your hair to stay moisturized instead of drying out. Now, I'm not saying co-wash in conjunction with shampoo, meaning that when you go wash your hair, yeah, I'm going to co-wash my hair. Now I'm going to put shampoo in my hair and I'm going to shampoo it twice and then I'm going to condition it again. And see, we're holding on to this straight hair mentality. The thing is that you have to let that go and you have to get in your zone. My natural is my natural. You have to co-wash your hair in order to keep your hair hydrated. I had a girl today. Beautiful hair, but she couldn't really appreciate the curl pattern. As a matter of fact, she said, I didn't even know I had curls because she had been going in and just following straight hair rules, hey, doing her thing and really just doing 2-strand twists and all these things, but she couldn't understand why her hair kept breaking off. Well, instead of going in with her co-wash on her dry hair, don't wet it first. Take the co-wash, put it right on the dry hair, run your fingers through and watch your curls start to really form. Hey, I have a wonderful co-wash in my line. It's called Whisper Whip Hydration, shameless plug. But you can use that to co-wash your hair, rinse it out, and you'll start to see your curls start to form better and better and better. So co-washing is super important. So we've got A, accumulation, B, big chop. Don't be afraid to do it. C is for co-wash. Next thing, D. D is for definition. How do you get definition? Now, I'm going to tell you guys something. What a lot of people are really, really falling in love when they see somebody with natural hair. They're like, oh my God, her hair looks so pretty. It's gorgeous. Oh my God, I want my curls to be just like hers. So first of all, you got to say my natural is my natural because you are literally needing to get in your own lane. Okay. And then understanding that definition comes from a couple of things. You actually co-washing your hair and training your hair by using a shingle method. That's when you go in with your fingers, clasp, slide down. And if you're not sure what shingling is, you can go on YouTube, type in shingling, hair shingling, and then you can find videos of people actually shingling their hair with your fingers or with like a Denman brush. Some people do it with that, but causing the hair to kind of clump together. Definition by defining your curls out and letting them dry. Do not go in combing your hair while it's wet. Let the curls sit and dry. Once they dry, then you move them. That's how you get curl definition. makes your journey a whole lot more interesting and your curls really, really pretty. See, even if my hair is short, I still have definition. And I'm just going to train my hair as I go on through. See, like this clump of curls back here. You'll see it. You'll see it. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all how to work it on out. All right. So we've got definition, defining your curls. If any of you have any questions about any of this, hey, type it in. D is for definition. Now let's move on. E. E is for, it's going to be two things, okay? Eating right and exercising. I cannot stress to you guys how important your hair growth is related to how much your hair growth is related to what you put in your body. And your hair strands are fed by your bloodstream, your circulation, the way that your hair is circulating throughout your body is going to help your hair to grow. So whatever you're putting in your body, if you guys drink a whole lot of sodas, you don't drink water, you eat a lot of candy and snacks and potato chips and bad food and nothing healthy that's going to actually feed your bloodstream, which is flowing through your body, and you don't exercise, you're stagnant, yeah, you can pretty much look forward to your hair jumping off of your scalp and running clean away from you. Yeah, just look forward to it. But I will tell you, exercise, move, get your body, get your blood flowing, get your heart rate up, and start just really trying to take care of your body, and your body will take care of you. Bottom line. So you can encourage and promote hair growth through eating and exercising, eating properly and exercising regularly. So yes, let's include that in our regimen, ladies. Yep. So eat right and exercise. Now we're going to move on to F. F is for fungus. You heard me. Fungus. How many of you guys have itchy scalps? Just scratching. Oh God. Oh no. You know what's the killer? When you have the people with the wigs on, they going like this, just beating their heads up. All through the back, just oh. They're just like, oh my God. I mean, you see that I sat behind this lady and she was doing this. I just want to go, just let me help you with. Yeah, she was slapping the mess out of her head. So what do you? A lot of times, people would think that they have dandruff, but the reality is they have a fungus on their scalp. Where does the fungus come from? If you've ever had a relaxer, I don't care if it was 20 years ago. So yeah, I had a relaxer, but it was 20 years ago. If you've never done anything to treat the imbalance in your scalp, it's going to keep on itching, just like a yeast infection. It's a yeast infection on your scalp. So get yourself something to kill the fungus. And it's best to use like a monostat 7 mixed with oil. The reason I say that is because you have a cream that is going to be on your scalp instead of a shampoo. Shampoo dries our natural texture out. So in order to get away from that, that's why people use the monostat 7, mix it with the oil and rub it on their scalp to kill the fungus. After killing the fungus, then you can try to get some better results from your scalp. So you don't have to sit there and see somebody. Just, if you see somebody doing this, just next time, just take your fist and knock on their head. Say, ma'am, you have a fungus on your scalp. Go take the weave off, take it off, take the weave off, treat your scalp and start over. So you can stop telling people I have dandruff. If you don't have dandruff, you have a fungus on your scalp. There's a fungus among us. That's what's wrong. I'm just telling you. I've seen it over and over again. Did you know that fungus is also called bald spots? They cause bald spots in your head. A lot of times you see these women with this balding up here. It's because they have a fungus that's kind of scalp, going over their scalp, and it's clogging up the pores. And so the hair won't grow through. So until they, clear that fungus away, that's when the hair can start sprouting back up. I'm just telling you what I've seen. I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know now. Not from personal experience, but I've seen it from my own clients. Okay. So F is for fungus. Clean up the funky fungus. All right. So G is for growth phase. Growth phase. So what I mean by that, your hair has cycles that it goes through. Okay, it's like anaphase, telophase. There's growth phase. Growth phase is when your hair is actually growing out. Your hair grows about 1 centimeter every 28 days. So yeah, I could look forward to some growth from my hair. I'm not really worried about whether or not it's going to grow. As a matter of fact, at this stage, with me working out and exercising and trying to really get myself together, I'm starting to weight lift and everything. I'm looking forward to it growing out, but at the same time, I'm kind of not. So you might see me chop it down again and just keep it shape for a while in these hot months. Plus, I'm getting ready to go to Cancun with my husband, and I'm not trying to be playing with my head. And I'm not wearing a wig. It's not happening. I'm not wearing a hat to the beach. No, a hair hat. It ain't happening. Um, we got a couple of comments on here. Maude Whitener, she says, ditch the wigs. Ditch the wigs, please. I mean, it is really, come on now. I mean, I'm not totally against wigs. Some of them are cute. I think they're cute to wear every now and then, but just to wear them forever. And some of you all have beautiful natural hair up under those wigs. What's the deal, sis? Wear your hair. I mean, you're going to wear it sometimes. Let it out. Yes. Also, Teresa King, best advice ever. You told me to use the monostat. I no longer have the baldness. See what I'm saying, Teresa King? I got some, bam, right there. She knows what I'm talking about. Take them wigs off. Let your scalp breathe. Stop patting your head patting your head like that, and let your head stop itching and grow your hair back. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. She says, Crystal Rogers, listen to this. Crystal Rogers, listen to it, honey. I don't know what you got going on, but she said, get up on here and listen. Listen, honey. So we've got that. So the growth phase. Next, we are the word for H. Y'all already know what I'm going to say. The word for H is hydration. That's commercial. You see that? Hydration. Drink your water, y'all. Hydration. It comes from the inside. Anything that you spray, like your hair, right? While it's great to spray the water on your hair, spray it. Yeah, it's great. The water's going to evaporate and it won't hold on. So you got to hydrate your body from the inside too. So drink plenty of water. That'll help your hair to grow from the inside. Now, externally, when you start putting shampoo and stuff on your hair, it's going to dehydrate because that's what shampoo was designed to do. Dehydrate your hair. Strip the oil. So co-wash your hair for hydration. Drink plenty of water for hydration. Hydration is what's going to keep your hair pliable so that it does not break off. Okay. Yes. Got a couple questions on here about the monostat. So I'm going to hide that. So remember, we're on H, you guys. Hydration. How to use the monostat. So can hair grow back after using the monostat? Yes, it really, really can. The thing is, let me explain something to you guys. As long as your hair does not have scar tissue in its place, and let me tell y'all something. I know people that have gone to dermatologists, not to knock the dermatologist, but let me tell y'all, flat out, for a long, long time, nobody was paying attention to us, Black women, and our hair issues and really studying what was wrong. It wasn't really their problem because they don't have black hair. They were just like, yeah, you know, you got something going on. And then the Black ones who were actually, calling us in, we're just following the regimens of what they were taught in school, which is how to work with white hair. And so they're applying those same medications and things to our hair. But now things have changed. So we are literally leading that whole movement when it comes to us doing things better for our hair. Here is why Monostat 7 works. Miconazole citrate is the same component that's in the shampoos that they give you for antifungal. Antifungal cream, which is Monostat 7, is just in a cream form. When we go on with shampoo, the actual suds and shampoos, actually the sulfate is designed to strip oils from your hair. So that is what is stripping the hair, the antifungal shampoos. But the same medicine is in the cream for Monostat 7. So that's why you're using that on their scalp instead of the shampoo, and it does not dry our hair out. It just should be done in a cream form. Like whatever the medicines they have, they need to put in a cream form, and it happens to be Monostat 7. So yeah, use the Monostat 7 and mix it with the oil. You can put it on your scalp for about 7 days and then stop using it. And you could go on, come on and off of it for about 30 days. As long as you don't have scar tissue, meaning that your hair has been ripped from the scalp and now it won't grow any hair because there's scar tissue there's a damage, that's a different story. I wouldn't be able to tell you that. All I know is try it. If it grows in, Ding, 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 you got to win. If it does not grow in, 9 times out of 10, it is scar tissue, and there's really nothing you can do about it except for camouflage it. But it's not going to hurt you to go ahead and use the Monostat 7 with the oil to keep your scalp hydrated. You don't have to wash it out. It's not going to be white. You just put it in, it soaks in, and it goes away. And you can use that along with your other products that you're using to get your hair to. It's a great thing. So, yeah, that's how you use the Monostat 7. I hope you guys saw all of that. We're going to go on to our next word, which is I. I is inspiration. Inspiration. When you guys go natural, you have to keep inspiration around you. Go on Pinterest, go on YouTube, go on Facebook, follow my page. I hope I'm an inspiration to you, which is the reason why I cut my hair and I changed my hair up so much. I want you to be inspired. Know that you can do this. You were given, your DNA put together this amazing person, right? And so therefore you have hair that you can work with, or if you don't have hair, you can still work with what you got. Your eyes are beautiful, your nose is beautiful, your lips, your eyes. I mean, if you could be bald and you could be a beautiful bald woman, it does not matter. So my thing is work with what you have, be inspired. Find beautiful pictures of people who have similar textures as yours and then rock it, okay? So inspiration is amazing when you know what to do with it, all right? Yes, my Krista Rogers went to a dermatologist and they told her the cells were dead and hair will not grow back. Well, it would not hurt her to give it a try, right? My natural is my natural in Chicago. Yes. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that, you never know until you try it. So the I is for inspiration. I hope you're inspired to give it a try. And if it works, let us know. People want to know. Like the other young lady on here that says, hey, it worked for me. Hopefully it works for her too. You just never know until you try it. It's not going to hurt her. I mean, it's not going to make her hair fall out. It's already gone. You know what I'm saying? Go for it. All right. So let's hide that one. I. So the next word is jump. J. J is for jump. Jump into it. Let me get this on here really quickly. So we're on J. For those of you who are just joining us, we are doing the natural hair alphabet tonight. And J is for jump into it. Now I wrote some notes on here. For those who may be holding on to dead hair, I can't tell y'all how irritating that is for someone to come in to the salon or just walking around. You know if your hair is broken off, okay? It kind of looks like this. Like you comb your hair straight down, you got, or if you comb it straight up, stand your hair straight up. Stand it straight, like stand it straight up. And if you could see a rocky mountain edge going through your hair, sweetheart, it's time to get a haircut. Here's a tip. Where you can see the line of demarcation where the hair is the thickest at, and then you got all these little strands sticking up above it, that's how far down you need to cut. Not the tips. No, not the tips, boo. Down to the other part. Because if you cut the little tips, you still got the other parts that's down low who that's not been trimmed, and they're going to break off anyway. So get yourself together. Yeah, get it together. Get it together. You know, and have an amazing journey with your hair. So jump into it. Don't keep on holding on to that dead hair, the strands of hair. You can't style stringy strands. You can't style stringy strands. You can't say it with me, y'all. You can't style stringy strands. It's not working. No, I'm not going to rod them up. I'm not rod setting them. I'm not rod setting that. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of your time. The hair is going to break off anyway. Any place that the hair is split and it's breaking off, it's not going to stop until you cut it at that point where it's the strongest. Make it blunt again. Y'all get my blood pressure up with this. Cut them strings off. Don't nobody want to play with them things. Nobody. You don't need to play with them. Every time you comb them, they come out. Every time you brush them, they're brushing off in your comb. So I don't even know why you holding on to the things. Y'all got me over here ranting. Let's go to the next thing before I get hot. K. K is for kinky. hair. Kinky. I think my sister's calling me. Sis, I'm doing a show right now. Kinky hair. K is for kinky hair. Now, what people get so bent out of shape talking about kinky hair. Kinky is not a bad word. Kinky hair just means a curl, a curl, a curl. All right? Curl. All it's doing is a tight curl. A tight curl. That's it. When you hydrate that hair, the hair just kind of either loosens up or it gets tighter or whatever. But it's a great thing. Do not be afraid to rock your kinky curls. Hydrate it. Whatever your curl pattern turns into after you hydrate it, meaning that you put your whisper whip on your hair, smooth it out, and get the curls going. Whatever shows up, rinse that bad boy out, put your oils in there, and let it be. 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 If your hair is kinky, let it be. Let it be, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with kinky hair. Y'all laughing at me. Oh, got me hot. All right, so we're moving on through this thing, okay? L. L is for L is for locks. Locks. Locks are an option, people. It's natural hair. Locks are beautiful. For those of you who have locks, welcome to the natural hair community. Matter of fact, welcome us. Y'all been there. It's like the locks are beautiful. All a lock is just your hair that is the hair that normally sheds is rolled into these little beautiful strands or bigger strands or however you just freeform and whatever you decide to do. And I'm tired of people telling me not to call them dreads. I'm gonna call them dreadlocks because that's what the original dread rosters. That's what they call them, and I don't know why y'all call them dreadlocks. It's a bad thing. Blah 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 blah. Look, they were called dreadlocks before y'all got fancy. Just like silk presses was called flat irons before y'all started, and pressing curls before y'all started calling them silk presses, getting all fancy on me. So locks, dreadlocks, whatever you want to call them, I think they're beautiful. Rock your locks, honey. Yes. Ronell Swing. I love your texture too. I mean, if it's like wire, you might need to just hydrate it really, really well. And whatever it is, just rock your hair. Just, shape it, see what you got. Use your fingers, kind of bring your curl pattern in. Someone says raw shea butter good for your hair instead of Cantu products. Cantu products. Listen, I'm not getting ready to knock anybody's products because I have my own. And there are some kind of Cantu products that are really good. I feel like products get a bad rap because people don't know how to use them. I think people have been going in using shampoo and things like that on their hair, and it makes their hair dry out before you even get a chance to get the true feel of what the product can do. So you may need to switch up the way you're using it a little bit, but shea butter is good. But I'm gonna tell you guys what I used today. Somebody recommended to me was black castor oil, and I love that stuff. It's amazing. It worked really good on a client I had who was close to a 4 texture, and she had thick strands. So she was like a 4C, but right at the beginning, instead of really tight, she was like a 3 right at the 4. And her texture turned out really good. I actually mixed it with the Eco Styler gel with olive oil. It worked great. Her hair was nice and soft, and it was curly. Yes, I said soft because the oil, we put that on first, and then we put the gel on behind it, and it turned out beautiful. Yes, it did. So we're gonna keep on going. You guys get me off my my thing here. So M is for moisture. So the difference between hydration and moisture is literally moisture sits on top and hydration is from within. So if you think about it this way, if you guys were dehydrated and you had to go into the hospital to be rehydrated, so we're talking about your hair, thinking about your body, all right, they wouldn't just spray water on you. So I'm giving you this analogy because a lot of people say, oh, my hair is dry, so they start spraying water on it. That's the first thing they do, spray water on it. I'm going to wake it up, spray water on it. The problem with that, guys, is that when you wet your hair too much, your hair absorbs the first thing that it touches. So it fills up with water, which is a great thing. It's doing what it's supposed to do. However, water evaporates. So when the water goes into your hair strand, it fills up with water. You try to put all these other products on it to make it moisturized, but it's not staying because it's full of water, and water is going to evaporate, which leaves your hair dry. So try Whisper Whip Hydration. I'll put my website on the in the comments after we're done. You guys will get a chance to try the Whisper Whip Hydration along with my many oils. I have a macadamia oil, which is amazing. So M is for macadamia as well, but M is for moisture. If you guys have questions about that, let us sister know, and we can talk about it some more. All right, N. N is for no. Y'all thought I was gonna say. N is for nappy. Y'all thought I was gonna say ninja. No, N is for nappy. Nappy. Nappy, happy, nappy, happy nappy. Nappy is a beautiful thing, guys. A nap is a curl. A nap is a curl. Literally, the way your hair swirls around, that's a nap. Okay? And some of y'all be doing so much. You need to go take a nap. Just a plain old nap. Go to sleep, wake up, and think about it, and try it again. So N is for nappy. I like to replace that word nappy and call it happy. My hair is just plain old nappy. Well, your hair is happy because it's healthy. So it's a good thing. Ronell Sweeting, honey, I do see your message. We're also on Amazon, but we could ship to you. We could ship to you to inbox me when we get off of here on my Tendai Robin Morris page, and we can get some products shipped over to you. No biggie. All right. O is for, you guys can figure this out. Oil. Oils are amazing, guys. There are different types of oil. Some oils are really thick. The molecules are thick and heavy. They're going to sit on top of the hair more. Some oils are really, really light. All of the oils I have in my line are really, really light. However, the Jamaican black castor oil, that's a really heavy oil. It's a thick oil. I like that one as after, like when the hair is wet, I go in with the argan oil and put that in because it goes right into the strand, right? And then after that, when I get ready to go in and use my gels or creams or puddings or whatever it is I'm going to style with, twist with, I put the Jamaican black castor oil on the hair and go from there. What I like about a heavier oil is that a heavier oil actually helps to keep your hair strands on your head. It kind of gives it strength, a little bit of protection, if you say. So, getting familiar with your oils. There's all types of oils on the market. You have, your coconut oils, which are very, very thick. You have olive oils. You have jojoba oils, tea tree, rosemary, all kinds of oils on the market, and they have different things. I would say get informed. If you could Google a list of oils and their benefits and find out how they work. I have amazing argan oil in my line and macadamia oil. They're both really, really light and beautiful to work with, whether you're wearing your natural straightened or whether you're wearing it curly. Beautiful thing. Fall in love with their oils because they are amazing for your natural hair journey as well. All right. The next word is P. This word right here gets thrown around so much, porosity. Porosity level. What's my porosity level? Well, my porosity level is high, so I need to buy these products. Look, listen, don't get tricked, y'all. I'm going to take these glasses off. Don't get tricked because understand that people are doing all kinds of things to get you to purchase products. Natural hair is it, y'all. It's the new moneymaker, not the relaxers. Back in the day, they used to sell us relaxers and weaves. That was our thing. But now it's natural hair products. And not that I don't want you guys to purchase and buy things, but I want you to be informed. Here's the tip. Porosity changes. Porosity levels change due to what you've been doing to your hair and due to what the atmosphere is like around you. So in the wintertime, when it's colder or when there's not as much moisture in the air, even if you're in a warmer climate like the Bahamas, your hair is still going to shift and change a little bit. So you have to be ready to change as you go along. So you may have some products that maybe didn't work in the wintertime. Try them this summer. It may totally work for you and be like, wow, I didn't realize these work. So you don't have to keep going out buying all these new stuff. But if you're going to do that, understand that your porosity levels change. Here's why. Your hair, if it's dehydrated, think about a sponge. So if a sponge has no water in it, right, and you put it in a bucket of water, the sponge is going to float right on top. Well, if you dip it down into the water, squeeze the sponge and let the water fill up into the sponge, and then take it out, all the water is going to be dripping off of it. It's going to be kind of heavy. Put it in the bucket. The sponge will sink to the bottom of the bucket because it's full of water. So my point to you guys, the illustration is basically explaining the same thing with your hair. If your hair, this porosity test we're talking about, if your hair has been shampooed to death, shampooed, and you don't have any kind of moisture in it, it's kind of ashy looking and just dry, 9 times out of 10, you take that hair from your head, put it in a glass of water, and that sucker is going to float right on top because it's dry, like a dry sponge. Once your hair has been hydrated, like my strands, and if you've been filled up with the right products and it's nice and moisturized, you put it in that thing, it's going to sink to the bottom because you have the right products in it now. So understand that porosity levels change. It's not something that you own, but it's something that happens to you throughout life, and it will change over time. Don't be afraid to change your products up as your hair absorbency, which is porosity, the ability to absorb things. Okay, the ability to absorb things, that's porosity. Be ready to change up with it, okay? Gray hair does a whole different thing, so just be willing. Don't necessarily look at the next person. Do what's best for you. Remember, my natural is my natural. One Janice Prince says, that is so true. I moved from South Carolina to Florida. My hair was angry with me. I had to change my regimen. Absolutely. You have to change it up. Hey, when I go visit Florida, my hair thrives. I live in St. Louis, and in the wintertime, oh my God, it's just like, my hair is just like this, like, every 5, just like it just wants to just and everybody that comes along, that's how my hair does. But when I go to Florida to visit, oh, it's just all like, hey y'all, hey. That's how my hair is doing. So I got to change up with it as I go. Shout out to Florida, by the way, and South Carolina. We got to move on. The next word for today is Q. Q is for questions. Make sure you guys are asking questions, whether it's to me, whether it's to somebody who you see who seems like they're having a good, regimen with their hair. Ask questions. Ask them what they went through. Ask them, did they get totally depressed when they did the big chop, or were they over the top elated like me? I'm so happy with mine. I mean, I stay happy. I'm happy in my nappy. Yeah, I'm so happy with it. But ask people, do they have these moments? Do you have the moment where it's like, oh my God, I regret that? I will tell you guys something. Don't big chop if you're not sure. When I say not sure, like you don't have a visual in your mind of what you can do, and don't big chop if you don't have a partner that can walk you through this thing, or a good hairstylist that you can partner up with to take you through some nice styles as you go. Don't big chop if you're in an area where the people are still wearing relaxers. If your stylist is still giving relaxers, side eye her. Be like, I don't know, sis. What you trying to do? I don't know. Because they'll be the very ones to talk you into putting the cream and crack right back in your head, and you will be feeding your fibroids again. Yes, I said that. We'll talk about that later. So ask questions to people who are having successes. And don't be afraid. Don't be a fool. Don't throw your life away. The next one, R. Okay, R. R is for ready to go. No, I was playing. Rest your hair. Rest your hair. What do I mean by that? Rest your hair. Your hair can be traumatized from what you're doing to it. People say, I'm going to do a twist out. I'm going to get braids now. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Sometimes you just need to set it and forget it. One of the best styles I love is a wash and go. A lot of people feel like they cannot achieve a wash and go. I'm here to tell you that most of us can. Yes, you can actually achieve a wash and go. You have to understand how to manipulate your hair with the right products when it's moisturized. That is the key. Understanding how to moisturize your hair using the shingling method with your fingers. Remember, your hands are the best tools you could ever use. Using your fingers to really style your hair and moisturize it. Leave it alone for a while, and your hair will start to accumulate. Remember that first word at the top, accumulate. Leave your hair alone. Leave it alone. Because when you keep combing on it, what you do is a comb, the teeth of the comb, the hair wraps around the teeth of the comb, you comb it out, and it wraps around and it snaps off. Then you have split ends, and then you have these split ends that now curl up. They curl up against each other, and now you got these knots that form, which are called fairy knots. Yes. And the thing, ooh, I tell you, it's something else to see these people with all these fairy knots in the back of their head. Cut them things off. Just cut them. Cut them. Don't try to hold on to the tips. Cut the hair. It will grow faster. It will accumulate. Remember, your hair grows a centimeter or so every 28 days. It will accumulate. But if you have split ends on your hair that you're not cutting blunt, it's going to keep on happening. It's going to keep on breaking off. You're going to keep on getting the fairy knots, and you'll be in a stunted growth scenario. And yeah, you gotta do the right thing by your hair. So rest your hair, get a good trim, then rest it. If that's going into protective style for you for about a month or two, then do that. But then when you come out of it, put that whisper whip in your hair, right on dry hair, take your braids down and let your hair rest. It's amazing. I'll definitely put my link to my website to get products. And you guys, there's an NHM. You guys can get some percentage off of your purchase too by using the Natural Hair Mag promo code, which is NHM. And I'll post all of that. I got a paragraph on here. Girl, Lorraine Jackson, what are you talking about on here? What the? Okay. Let me get my glasses out because she wrote a whole book. Hi, we need to join together because I've been working on healthy hair cream and I have some customers, but I need support to get it off the ground. Been working on, okay, look up my, all right. So you know what? It'll take me my whole show to read that. I'm gonna read it though, Lorraine. Why don't you inbox me that so we can look at that together? And I'm so happy that you're getting your products off the ground. Shout out to all of my entrepreneurs out here doing their thing. And I'll check it out. Yes. Let me get my hair. Yes. Sharon Johnson, thank you so much for tuning in. She says, my natural is my natural. Girl, I read all that stuff and I can't remember where I was. Oh, R, rest your hair. But thank you guys for tuning in. So rest your hair. We want R. And Lorraine, I will definitely holler at you after we get off of this show. R is S. S is for, I love this one. The benefits of satin and silk. Here are the benefits, guys. Satin and silk is beneficial because they don't suck all the moisture out of your hair. You want to get either a satin pillowcase or silk pillowcase or satin bonnet or silk bonnet, something with a shiny, silky type of finish that's not going to snag your hair. That's another S, snag. We want satin and silk to avoid snags, and snags tear your hair up. And it sucks the moisture, sucking the moisture from your hair. It's a problem. That's what cotton does. So if you have a cotton pillowcase, you have cotton collars or things like that on your shirt, be careful, be mindful of it because that's going to tear your hair up in the long run. All right. So satin silk, S for satin silk, to avoid sucking the moisture from your hair. So that's S. The next one is T. Oh, this is a doozy right here, y'all. T is for trim. So I know some of y'all screaming, oh, I don't want to trim my hair. Oh, I don't want to get, I can't. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Say it with me, y'all. Yes, you can. You have to trim your hair. If you did not trim your hair, do you know that your hair will trim itself? And you won't like the way it looks. You won't. Trimming is super important, even if your hair is textured, especially if your hair is textured. When you go in and you lift your hair and you see those split ends, trim them off when they're small, like split ends, like little small ones. Don't wait till they go all the way up the hair shaft and start breaking off themselves. Don't do that because then you have to cut more hair off. And then it takes way longer for your hair to accumulate. So make sure you trim your hair. That's what trimming is super important. At the top of the list. Way up there. It's way up there. True. Texture. Yes, yes, yes. Yep. All of that. All right. U. U is for U is a tricky one. So I had to go online and look up some stuff. U is for updo. Updo. And I say updo, and I thought about this. I was like, it's got to be something better out there. Updo. So updo, and I'm also going to say U is for ubiquitous. Ubiquitous Expo in Washington, D.C., which is where I'm going to be in August. Make sure you guys come to that. If you're in the D.C., DMV area, Ubiquitous Women's Expo in August. I will be there. Make sure you guys come check it out. It is a dope, dope, dope expo. But let me tell you about this updo. Updos are really, really cool because you can actually pull your hair up in some really, really cute styles using hairpins once your hair grows out. And it is nice. You know what? I like this one. Ronell Sweeting, she says umbrella. It is, but you know, the whole thing with umbrella and natural hair, I find myself walking out in the rain without one. That's probably not the best thing to do because you can get sick. But oh boy, but I like the way you were thinking. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Jackie Hill, she says, how often should you trim? You should trim your hair as often as is needed. Now, here's a kind of rule of thumb. If you comb your hair a lot, you're going to have to trim your hair way more than a person who uses their fingers to finger detangle. Here's why. Because combing it out, the hair wraps around the comb, it snaps off, and it causes these split ends, which is when people start getting these fairy knots in their hair. Pay attention to it. The next time you go combing your hair after you get a trim, watch how quick it is that you start getting these fairy knots. That's why, because your hair has broken off, they curled up, and they're now starting to intertwine with each other and lock up and cause these knots. Your hair sheds about 100 to 150 strands every day. Those strands shed out into those, it gets caught in those little split ends like webs, and then you have this little ball that forms right there. You just got to go above it, cut it out, and then start using your fingers to finger detangle. So to answer your question, you should trim as often as you are combing your hair. If you're not combing your hair so much and using your fingers to detangle and being very gentle with your hair on the ends, you won't have to trim your hair nearly as much as someone who's using a comb, a Denman brush, a pick, whatever, wide tooth comb. I don't care what kind of comb it is. Yes. What products did you start with to get your hair moisturized? I'm glad you asked, girl. Whisper Whip Hydration. That's one of my products. It's on my website. I will definitely share that with you guys, and I'm going to talk about that as we go, okay? So we're on you. And the next one is going to be V for... it's not letting me type. What did I do? Okay. V is for versatility. Versatility. Marcia says, what products did you use to start? Yeah, to get your hair Whisper Whip is what it was. But V is for versatility. I would type this in, guys, but it's not letting me type anymore. I don't know why. Vibrant. I like that too. But V is for versatility. The reason why I say that is because versatility allows you, natural hair allows you to be very versatile. You can straighten your hair sometimes. You can wear it curly sometimes. You can wear it short. You can wear it long. You can do all kinds of things. I'm letting you guys are coming up with some good ones. Versatility, volume, vibrant. But yeah, for me, V is for versatilities. I don't know why this is not letting me bring this up anymore. But anyway, be versatile. And I'll show you some pictures of me, my versatility. So here we go. This is me with my big chop. I went from that. I worn this. Here's a picture of me with a whole bunch of different styles. Check this out. Okay, that's it from the shortest and growing it out to a longer length. This is me with just a dry, when I say a dry wash and go, I mean that with everything I have, because it was just kind of sticking up. And I loved it. It was beautiful. I'll show you. Kind of sticking up there. All right, and this is me with a pin curl set. This is a pin curl set. So let me show you this. That's a pin curl set. So that's just me rod my hair around my fingers and pinning it down. But it works. Love it, love it, love it. So V is for versatility. I wish I could type it up there for you guys, but it's not working. It ain't working. No, it ain't working. It ain't working. All right, so next we're going to go to W. W is for water. Water. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. W is for water. And I got my water right here. My water. And I love my water. I'm halfway through. We're going to finish this up before we leave. You guys, I hope you... Oh, this is a good question. So drink your water. That's what water is for, hydration. Hydration keeps you moisturized. The more you drink water, you're going to pee a lot, but your body will be a lot healthier than what it is. So drink your water, please. And also weight. I love it. They said it's for weight, but it's actually for water. Water, Ronnie, sweetie. Wait. Yeah, but you are going to wait. You're going to wait with your natural hair. But I say keep yourself busy. Like, every style that you get, make sure it's something that you are absolutely in love with. If it's super short, like I think I'm gonna color my hair. I haven't colored my hair in a long time, but I think I'm gonna add some color. Although I like my hair darker, I may go with like a burgundy or something just to kind of make it a little, give it a little something. Okay, I'm reading. All right, Denise. Lorraine, I just saw yours too. I'm gonna read it too. I've noticed that one side of my hair in the back has grown much more than the other side, and it's noticeable. What may have happened? It sounds like it broke off on one side. You may need to get a trim, like to even it all out. And I mean, really even it all out and then let it start growing out from there. That's what it sounds like, but without seeing it, it's kind of hard to tell, you know? I mean, I don't know. It's like, is it broken off? Is there hair there or is it bald? You know, because if it's bald there, it could just be like a birthmark or, you know, I don't know. But if it's longer and one side's just shorter than the other, you may just have to get it cut so that it's even and then go from there. Don't be afraid. Let me tell y'all, if you just got one section of hair that's long and the other pieces are short, that don't mean you have long hair and the other part's just tripping. That means that your hair is actually where it is, the shortest point, and you just need to let the longer pieces go because it won't work the other way around. You can't just pull those shorter pieces out. So yeah, you might as well go ahead and trim it and let it grow out. Get a cute style, let it grow out the right way. Not a bad thing. Let's see. I am the exception to the trimming rule. I have never trimmed my hair, and it is all very even. If I get a knot, I cut it and move on. Been natural for over 15 years. That's perfectly, yeah, that's great. You don't have to trim very often. You really don't. You trim it as often as you need. And it sounds like you're being very gentle with your hair. And if you are being very gentle, you won't have to trim your hair that often. I didn't trim mine that often. People always say, man, your hair seems like it grows so fast. Yeah, because I don't mess with it. Leave your hair alone. Yes. Okay, Denise Jessamy Shelter says, I have hair. Thank you. Yes, cool. So if your hair is longer, you may just want to trim it evenly so that they match, and then see what happens then. And just kind of be mindful of what you're doing. I don't know if you wrap it, but just kind of be mindful of what you're doing to the ends of your hair so that all that kind of stays together. And try not to comb it. That really causes a problem on your hair. So the next word, we went U. W is X. X. That means X out negativity. X out the negativity, guys. Um, you have to exit out. X is for X out negativity. People that are telling you, girl, natural ain't for everybody. All that stuff, girl, hey, keep that over there. It's for everybody. It's for anybody who's born with a DNA produced strand of hair. I mean, you can't tell somebody that natural is not for you. It's for you. You just got to find the right things that work for you. So X is for X out negativity. Okay. And exhale. I like that too. So y'all come up with some good ones. That's what you need to go do when the negativity comes around. Girl, when they do that, girl, you do go like this. X out. X out. Negativity. That's the exit out. Negativity dance. Extra protective styles. Exhale. Yes, I love all of that. You guys are awesome. Extra protective styles. All right. And so we got Y. Y is for your natural is your natural. Maude Whitener says, haters gonna hate. You let them know. Hey, when people come to you and say, I want my hair just like yours. Or when you go and you see somebody else's hair, oh my God, I want my hair just like hers. You say, my natural is my natural. Or you tell them, your natural is your natural. You're going to need to find out what works for you and your hair because your natural is your natural. Yes. And that's what that is. And we are now at Z. We're at Z. We're there. Haters gonna hate. I love that up there. Z is for sleep. Y'all thought I was gonna hold that forever. Sleep is where I'm going after I get off of this thing. But Z is for sleep. Say it with me, y'all. Sleep is good for your entire body, including your hair growth. Get some rest, people. Turn the TV off. Go to sleep and rest your mind. Yeah. So that's what it is. This has been the Natural Hair Alphabet. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you go back and check out this video again. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Let them know we had a great time here on Texture Talk Live. And this has been an amazing show with you guys. You guys have been fantastic. So many different questions. Remember, there is nothing wrong with trimming your hair. Remember that your hair is going to grow. I've big chopped so many times I can't even see straight anymore. And I love it every single time. I actually have a video on my Facebook page that I want to show you guys of my family's reaction to my natural hair. And you can check it out. Meanwhile, I'm going to put the link to my webpage, Healthy Hair Solutions. My company is named Healthy Hair Solutions. I travel all over the country and I do texture talks in different cities, live with people and with the live audience. So if I'm ever in your city, please come out to see me. I'll be headed to Memphis, Tennessee this weekend. So Memphis, at the Memphis Natural Hair Expo, I will be there. Let your friends and family know that the Hair Whisperer Tendai will be at the Natural Hair Expo in Memphis, Tennessee. And from there, I will be going to, where am I going after that? My calendar is over there and I can see it. So Memphis and then Phoenix, the Phoenix Natural Hair Expo. The 5th, May 5th, I'll be at the Phoenix Natural Hair Expo. Yes. No sleep watching basketball, girl. You better go to sleep and let them people win or lose or what they're gonna do. But I feel you on that. I'm about to go watch some basketball too. That's what they're watching downstairs. My son and my husband, my sons and my husband. They're watching. So hey, this has been a fantastic show. Tune in next time, every Wednesday. Tell a friend, share with your friends, let them know this is Texture Talk Live with the Hair Whisperer Tendai. It's been an amazing show. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, my natural is my natural. Take care.